Hello, everybody, and welcome into Sunday night, October 19th, 2025. Ken Style Live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies, which are Darren, Greg, Jeff, who just joined us, Rich, William, who's asleep, Chris Garrett with Max, and Jose Alvarez. Hello, gentlemen, and Greg. Hello, gentlemen, and Greg.
Hello.
I heard that. Economically, or in terms of armaments.
Yeah, we got confirmed audio with Greg's echoing in TV, and he said, I think I heard that. Good to see everybody. I've been up since dark 30 this morning. I'm not going to be around very long tonight because I got to be back up again tomorrow and go get my blood work done and see the doc and all that other good, happy, fun things I need to get done. Let's go gander at chat real quick. Rick Lakes was first again. He says, first again. Hello, everyone. Greg was second. Just a few minutes. Yeah, you missed him by about 7 minutes. Watching an Aussie catch a black mamba snake. No, thank you. Somebody else can do that. Scott says hello. Hello, Scott. One Fish 26 is in chat, and One Fish 26 in his ghostly ways just joined us on Zoom. Hello, Sam. Ghetto Fortnite was in chat at 9:31. He says hi to everyone. Scott says hi back to Rick. John says, so glad to honor you with my presence. Thank you, John. Scott says hi to John. And John asks if Scott's doing okay. They're talking about the football game. Yes, Green Bay came back and beat Arizona. My Indianapolis Colts pulled the upset. They beat the Chargers today in LA. Hello, Jose.
What's up, homies and YouTubers?
Another day, another night, another same old thing. Scott and John are talking about the game. I've seen a little bit of the Colts game today, and then I saw a little bit more of the Colts game at my brother's house, and I had to leave about halftime to go get my niece to come home. So it's been a long day for me. Get into that here in a minute. They're talking about the game itself. I didn't watch it, so I have no clue what you're talking about. Mambas are nasty. Ski Man's in chat again. Hello, Ski Man. Rick says hi to Ski Man. Ellen is in chat. Ghetto says, in a long dog fashion, I be here. Oh my goodness. Our anxious waiting, we're satisfied. Go ahead, Jose.
Ghetto's just being ghetto.
More than you know. You should have been here about 45 minutes ago. Susanna Morgan, proud single mother, says hello in chat. Hello, Susanna. So I do have pictures from today. It was a good birthday party for the 3 grandkids whose birthday is actually December 24th and December 31st. But as you know, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve makes it kind of rough to get birthday and Christmas presents. So we, as right now, are doing it in October. And that way they get birthday presents and then they get their Christmas presents. I still want to be alive and around when they figure out, what? Our birthday's New Year's Eve and Christmas Eve? I really want to see how that goes. It will be interesting. I see Scott and John are talking about whether YouTube's going to go to a pay-per-view type of, how did Scott word that? I think he said he sees it going to a subscription. No, John said that. No, CH. What is CH? I don't know what CH is. I hope YouTube never goes to you have to subscribe and pay something to YouTube to use YouTube and to watch YouTube. If that does, go ahead, Jeff.
Money.
Well, yeah, it's all about. Sure. But if it happens, I hope another platform comes out that maybe we can migrate over to there and start all over again and get going there. Ski Man said, windy here today, had a few 50-mile-an-hour gusts and it was a steady 27. We never broke 55 degrees here and we had continuing winds. I don't know what they gusted up to. I just know there was a couple times I was driving down the road and the car was here and all of a sudden the car was here. Put the car back over here, and the car went over there, and it was due to the winds. It was really kind of a fun day to be driving. I think I'm caught up with chat right now. John Williams, did you see Penn State fired their coach last week? Yep. I don't know what the buyout was, but I know he's going to land another job at a predominant school, and he'll be okay. Charlie Purdy's in chat. Oh, Charlie. Good to see Charlie. Long Dog is in chat. I heard him ranting today about something using YouTube blockers. Kerry CH sounds like Kerry Holzman. It's possible. I heard him ranting today about YouTube using YouTube blockers. I have no idea. I don't watch him, and I only pick up bits and pieces from people and go from there. And I thought Ghetto said something too, but maybe not. Ghetto Fortnite will always be ghetto. That'll never change. Oh, do we know that? That is so true. It was 56. Yeah, it's late October, so the weather should be getting colder, chillier, rainy, snow. I don't want to say that word, but Penn State coach to Wisconsin. That's a good question, John. That might not be a bad fit for both Wisconsin and for the coach. I think when he went to Penn State, they were down a little bit, and he picked that program way up and did a fantastic job. Jazz J is in the house. Hello, Jazz. Your Georgia Bulldogs made it to the top 5 in the college football poll.
Yeah.
So there's another team down there that's doing pretty well too, Georgia Tech.
Yep, Georgia Tech is yeah, they're undefeated, I believe.
Yeah, they're still undefeated. 2 or 3 undefeated teams lost a game this weekend. I don't remember which ones.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3, maybe 4. I'm not. When I was up this morning at 4:30. I didn't have nothing to do, so I was all over the web, and I read an article that specifically said Ohio State will be number 1. Georgia, with 1 loss, was going to be number 2.
Skiman 21632 said hello, Chris Garrett.
I hope he heard that, Ski Man. Thank you. And Indiana would still remain at number 3. And it was frustrating because Ohio State 7-0, Indiana 7-0. There's another team at 7-0, and they were going to put a 1-loss team above a 7-0 ranked team. And I don't agree with that whatsoever. Anything is better than what we have, Scott. Yeah, I think the fired Penn State coach would be a good fit for you guys. And it keeps, look at it from the perspective of it keeps him in the Big Ten. If he made Penn State competitive in the Big Ten, he can make Wisconsin competitive again in the Big Ten. Never know who watches chat. I don't know if, Chris, are you watching the live stream itself?
I'm not.
Oh, well, Ski Man just gave a shout out to you and said, !C, hello, Chris Garrett. And that's not going to go over Zoom yet. I haven't quite figured out how to make that go over Zoom. Maybe I'll get that done this week. Ski Man, Chris says, hey, he should be able to hear you guys. I haven't gotten confirmation. Transfer portal for the Big Ten. Yeah, the good old transfer portal. Be interesting to see what happens next year. So I got pictures today of the girls, grandsons, the party, the singing of happy birthday, the excitement of singing happy birthday from a non-singer of happy birthday, a picture of my mom and myself, and then I went out to my brother's place that he just moved into. Man, I would like to live there. He's got
John Williams said hello, Greg Guy.
He's got acres and acres of lawn to mow. Greg would have a field day there. He went out and bought a riding mower because you cannot use a push mower to mow the grass. It's that big. And his backyard is so big, it's about 100 yards from side to side. And he's already been out there with the pitching wedge, and he's already hit golf balls. So
I'm going to say, what is this? I thought one of the brothers lived in that retirement place.
Well, I only have one brother, and he was the one that lived in the retirement facility. They came across an absolute steal.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Delicious things to eat.
I think it's 46184. It's out in the middle of the country, out in the dead smack middle of the country. Beautiful.
Is his daughter planning on moving back with them?
And I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
What kind of internet does he get?
Currently
Speed?
none. Here in about 3 weeks, he's going to be getting 2 gig of fiber internet. He got a hell of
Yeah.
a deal on that.
It's everywhere now, fiber.
Yeah, well, it's in time, sure. But
They're even running it down I-16 in Georgia from Macon to Savannah. It's running all the way down the interstate. And each exit, I know some exits it goes up, and they got it cut off, and the other side of the exit, they got it going back down. So they're gonna do something on each exit, I guess.
yeah, they were out laying the pipe that the stuff goes in the other day, and they've got it marked off in his yard where it's going to go. And the guy came out and surveyed it, and I guess they're going to give him a deal on something. And he's like, I can't turn that down. I think he said they plan on living there through December of 2026 as it stands right now. The rent is dirt cheap. I mean, the people practically are paying him to move in there. This thing's been on the market. It's not selling. It's not renting. They saw it as a fluke. They went out to look at it, and as they were leaving, the property management was coming in, and they got together on top. And 3 days later, they were moving in. So he's always had good luck like that too. John Williams said, "Just got my coffee. Yeah, I've got a cup of coffee tonight. I'm just trying to get woke up, even though I'm not succeeding." So, John, we can only chat where we can. No, feel free to chat. We need fiber. Xfinity is outrageous, expensive. Yeah, that's the biggest fear when I move out of here is what is my internet going to go from and to? Because if I get lucky, I'll stay with AT&T and I'll just take the little white box with me, and I'll still have AT&T if I get lucky.
Well, you run into some strange shit. You know, I have an internet provider that puts radios on my roof and all
Right.
that sort of.
Right.
They call themselves the Wireless Fiber Company, which is a contradiction in terms, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
Advertised as wireless fiber provider. And when I saw that, I thought, what?
how's your internet working lately?
Wrong, but I mean,
Right. Your internet doing okay?
slogan in my opinion, but what the hell do I know?
Right. Right.
Say, I tried that thing you found for me.
Yes.
I'd found the same thing and it doesn't work.
Huh.
I can get to local users and groups, but I have to go through control panel a couple of things to get to it. I found that same thing and I stuck it down in the search box in Windows 11 and it says can't find anything, which I have no idea why.
Yeah. So John's commenting. Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
No, I just haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure it's supposed to work.
I'm sure the homies will be able to help you. If Wintermute shows up and Brian shows up, I'm sure we can probably get you down, or they can get you down there.
And then
yeah, internet. Jose goes, me. Who's the professional here on the internet? Anyway, John Williams says he can't make sense of the free memberships given out earlier today. Maybe I need to stop watching to get a freebie. Actually, John, that's probably not a bad idea with certain people because we still don't know how memberships work as creators, except we can gift them out, but we cannot say, I want to give Scott, I want to give John, I want to give Bill, we cannot do that. And that's my biggest gripe. I think if you're gifting a membership, you ought to be able to see who you're gifting that membership to. YouTube hasn't got it that way. They go out and they look at your subscribers, and they probably got an algorithm somewhere that says this person has watched this, and they go out to people.
From YouTube, you point, they're trying to get more people to watch. They don't want to reward people that are already watching you.
True.
They want
That's a
else
good
to.
point. That's a very good point.
Now that's in conflict with the creator's desire, perhaps, but when does YouTube giving much of a crap about the creators?
Yeah, well, I can't really say a whole lot. I have memberships at 99 cents except for one level, and we all know that was done as a joke, and I still have a member at that level, and I'm very grateful for that. But I, yep, thanks, Jeff. Your refund's in the mail. Um,
No, I like the 99-cent membership. It doesn't cost me a hell of a lot of money,
right.
and I can still give you and Doug and whoever I want to a
That was
small
my whole
amount.
point behind it. Yeah, exactly. Ellen's giving me the green heart. Thank you, Ellen. John says 13:10:49 is over in Atlanta. Yeah, what quarter is that in? That's got to be getting late. Maybe late third, early fourth. I haven't even had my TV on today at all. And I know I've got comments to look at in the community in my studio because I've got some emails on that. And I haven't had time today to do it. But when I got back, Bill and I got together on DaVinci because Bill had a question about something. It took me, I don't know, 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes. What he wants to do, you can do. And it was really fun. 6 1/3. Thank you, John. It was really fun working that out to see if it could be done or not. And I didn't Google anything. I didn't reach out to anybody. I, good boy, Dougie, good boy. Figured it out on my own. Yeah. Jose, are you aware of what good boy Dougie even means? Well, of course I am. What are you asking for? Exactly. Exactly. He hadn't done that in a while either. I have to talk to him about that. All right, we're at 17 after. I'm dead beat tired. I'm gonna run this thing and get out of here, and I will be probably in bed by 10:30 because I got another long day tomorrow. Not only do I gotta go see the doctor, but I gotta go down and find the office to where I can get some things changed so that I get some of my benefits back. And with that, here we go.
Golden light, shine, shine. Every step, a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
To make sure it worked, then I set it aside. I've been working on another project,
Right.
and my friend the other day, and I realized I need to get this over to him while the warranty's still good in case something goes wrong. So I flip it on, and it says I got to change the password. And I'm thinking, I didn't set a password. And it came without a password, so what the hell's going on? So finally, I just entered blank for the old and the new passwords, and it worked.
Ha!
And then later, okay, I found out that the place where the password never expires wasn't set. That's why I was asking you about it earlier.
All right.
And the default is it needs to be changed after 70 days if that's not set. And I never knew that before. But anyway, when I entered that little thing you found, and I found the same thing, didn't work. And you go in control panel and it no longer has administrative controls like Windows 10 does. they have relabeled a thing called Windows Tools, which has a whole bunch of stuff under it now. Then you go in there and then you go to computer management. And then from there you find local users and groups. And there you go to properties, and now I can set it. Password never expires.
Good. We'll go ahead and end the stream.
And
Go
I
ahead.
bought a little for it.